playing on my mind. I'm not going to sleep.
Now from downtown Cleveland and Progressive Field, MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Today's focus is on a bullpen that's been tremendous recently. From the setup arms to the closers, this group literally changes outcomes of games, Siggy.
It's been incredible to watch, Boog. And once the starters hand over the ball, it's been practically game over for the opposition. That bullpen will likely play a major role in this one today, too.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, just about set to go. And on the hill, Gavin Williams. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. You look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
Bryson Stott, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
No Man, strike. First pitch of the day, and the zone's already tight.
Off the mark there, and the count is 2-0.
No, inside.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. 2 hits yesterday. 1 was a home run. And that clips the inside corner. Nobody out, runner at first. Pickoff throw, and he's back standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
That one fouled off. Swing and a miss, 98 miles per hour on the gun.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there. It wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Here comes Bryce Harper. Tons of pop. Right now he's 3rd in the National League in homers. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Left-hand batter waits. Runner on the move. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Corrals it, and there's 2 away. And time now for the Phillies lineup. In that 5 spot, a guy that's been struggling a little bit, Alec Bohm.
Well, right-handed pitching has been a real challenge for him so far this season. You know, he's just not showing much consistency in those at-bats. Clearly, he's getting a shot to change that narrative in this one. Manager has some confidence that he can get it done. I'll be looking to see if he can put some good at-bats together to get some confidence going.
And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Drops into the glove, and that'll do it. Phillies strand 1. Now the Guardians will get their shot, still scoreless. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back. And starting in this one, Ranger Suarez. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think, they could move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
The 0-1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here comes Lane Thomas.
He really needs to start making more contact, averaging 2 strikeouts per game over his last 5.
And a base hit. Wide throw, and it gets away. Now second and third, and nobody out. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. And that is out of play. This one in the air. Harper hauls it in for the out. Here's the Guardians lineup now. It features a great veteran presence, Jose Ramirez.
Really an essential part of this lineup. Top 5 in slugging in the American League right now. He's putting up some pretty big power numbers, and when you can get that kind of production out of a player like this, tell you what, it's only going to make the team better as a whole.
Jhonkensy Noel, the next to hit. And the first
1-0.
offering is not close. High fly ball out towards left field. On its way. Onto the home run porch and left goal. The Guardians strike first. It's 3-0. That's his third straight game with a homer, Siggy.
This dude is on fire, Boone. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Well, you can see he was out front just a little bit. Maybe didn't recognize the changeup earlier, but he got the bat head to it, hooked it down the line, and was able to keep it fair for a long home run. Really impressive.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
ball.
Suarez, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a curve, a four-seamer, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. And it's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
So digging in, David Fry. Ground ball could be 2. There's 1.
Got him.
And it's a double play to end the inning. Guardians put up 3 on this homer. It's now 3-0. Back after this on the show. Top of the second. Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Williams back to work.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ball game.
That's inside, and that's ball 1.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
1-2.
This one in the air right field, and that'll get down for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knot. And those are the ones that'll make you smile as a hitter just about every time.
Next pitch is outside. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
Kwan brings it in, and there's one down. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied. Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. Boom. Up to third on the wild pitch.
Heads up base running right there. Well, he's got nobody to blame but himself. With one out, a runner on third can come home all sorts of ways now. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
Real Muto with a homer in his last game. The 1-2. This one popped up. Rocchio in position. He's there. He's got it. And there's two down.
Batting eighth, left fielder, Max Kepler.
Max Kepler at the plate. Way high.
1-0.
Next offering is in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, it's a really good pass to the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Way back there. And it's gone. He crushes that one to center field. His fourth home run of the season. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-2.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
2 outs, nobody on. And here is Sosa to the plate. First offering, and it just misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
Two down, nobody on. And look out, as that one ran in and got him.
Now batting, second
This is Bryson Stott. He reached out a walk his first time. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
0-1.
That's down and in. Out to short, into the outfield, base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Swing and a miss, 99. How do you do?
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that.
That one is absolutely belted. This one could be trouble. 1 runs in, stop, headed for the plate. Relay throw home, but it's offline. He will score. It's 4-3.
Oh, that's a big at bat coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. Absolutely hammered that baseball very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
So runner at second, 2 down. And here's the first baseman, Bryce Harper. Fought off foul.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
And that is that. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Phillies 4 and the Guardians 3. Here in Cleveland, we head to the bottom of the second. So in now for Cleveland, Gabriel Arias. Swing and a miss.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
And 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Two.
Inside, almost got him. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Here's Brian Rocchio. That one hit to right. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Batting ninth, catcher, Bo.
Now at the plate, Bo Naylor. Big time power. He's 3rd in the AL in home runs. And that skips in the dirt. Out to center. Marsh moves under it. He's got it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't.
Well, he's back out here for the 3rd, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Here's a 2-0. That one the other way. Noel makes the catch. One up, one down. And now it's Alec Bohm. Doubled his first time up. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
And there's a ball. Bohm, the 3rd overall pick in the 2018 draft out of Wichita State. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball.
1 out, base is empty. And a slider misses down and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Castellanos, multi-time All-Star, batting 6th in today's lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2010. Bohm leads off first with 1 away. To 3rd. And it finds its way through for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. He's under it. Makes the grab, 2 down.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
Max Kepler.
Now batting Max Kepler. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Brings it in, and that is that. Phillies need a couple, and it remains a 4-3 game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping up for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan. And right back to the mound. Over to first.
He's out.
Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Now batting. Center fielder.
There's Lane Thomas now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a bouncer towards third. And foul ball. That misses the zone, and it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1-2.
Good eye right there.
That one called
2-2.
just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Got him swinging. Had him out front for strike 3.
Man, it's so tough to let a slow curveball like that one just travel all the way into the contact zone. You see it out of the hand, and you're telling yourself, off speed, stay back. But you just get too excited, you think you're going to hammer it, and you still end up way out in front.
Here's Jose Ramirez. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-1. Two outs. That
Ball
one
one.
misses, and that's ball 1.
1-1.
And a curve misses outside. Right through there for a strike. In the dirt. Real Muto up with it. Fires to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for him there. On to inning number 4. It's the Phillies 4 and the Guardians 3. Back here in Cleveland, and now it's going to be Edmundo Sosa.
Edmundo Sosa.
And that one hit to first. Takes it himself.
That's an
one
out.
up, one down.
Now batting. Second baseman. Bryson Stott.
So the lineup flips over. And now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott. Up and in, and that is ball 1. You and I got a chance to broadcast the 2019 All-Star Game, and the city of Cleveland did such a great job. I felt like wherever you turned, there was some type of ad for the All-Star Game, a face of one of the players playing in the game. I thought the city overall supported the event really well. So up next, Brandon Marsh.
Yeah, and I think the players backed it up from the home run derby and the show that was put on between Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Pete Alonso, and others. It was off the charts. And then the game is always special when you see the best in.
Santana with the throw to first. That ends the frame. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Back now at Progressive Field, ready to go, bottom 4. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Jhonkensy Noel. Here comes a pitch. And that drops in for a strike. Well, it was bumpy in the early going for the lefty, but he settled into a really nice groove. That one down the line. Throws to first.
Got him. That's
and
out.
one gone to the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
First baseman, Carlos Santana.
And up next for Cleveland, Carlos Santana. And he's already singled in this game. And he takes a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that
That's
early
a
in the
ball.
count.
That's a little bit low.
1 ball, 1 strike.
This one high in the air to left center. Marsh sizing this one up. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter. David
Next for the Guardians is the designated hitter, David Fry. He's 0 for 1. He swings and fouls one off. That one ripped. That's back there. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. The throw to second is offline.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Put a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder.
So in now for Cleveland, Gabriel Arias. Struck out swinging his first time. And fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Missed inside with the curve. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. On to first in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Phillies 4 and the Guardians 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Bryce Harper. Just missed.
Well, these
One
Phillies
ball,
doing
no
a good
strike.
job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Swing and a foul out of play. Just missed.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can
That's
happen
foul.
at that point.
To the right side, and that's just foul. Swing and a miss. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at bat until that put-away pitch, and it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden a pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
Trey Turner now 0 for 2 in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
Up next for Philadelphia, third baseman Alec
And here
Bohm.
comes Alec Bohm, a former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player. Pitch
Ball.
misses inside. Ball 1.
1-0.
Turner, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Here's Nicholas Castellanos, 1 for 2. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. And a foul ball. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. 2 outs. Curveball, and he can't squeeze it. Kicks away. Turner up into scoring position now with 2 out on the pass ball.
Just looked like a lapse in concentration right there behind the plate. Maybe got crossed up, but either way, now they have to deal with the runner in scoring position with 2 outs.
The 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Not afraid to show my teeth. You can never be like me. Yeah, I push until I bleed, and I keep it so 100. Yeah, I got some enemies.
Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Ryan Rocchio.
Suarez back to work. And there's the strike.
Well, Boog, after watching the first inning of this one, you would not have expected that this pitcher would be in such a groove and still in the ball game at this point.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is downstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And he went around. Just enough that time. Fights it off. You'll see another. On the ground, right side. Finds his way through, base hit. And a good start to the inning. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
No outs. Runner at first. Bo Naylor now at the plate. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that's way high, and it's 1-0. Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. Makes a sliding stop. The feed for 1. Double play. That was some defensive wizardry.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. And first offering is fouled off. Two out, space is empty. And strike 2.
No balls. 2 strikes. Ball. 1-2.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
And that's in the dirt. That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance, works the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Ripped on the ground to second. Stott over to first in time. And that is that. 1 left for the Guardians. Score holds at 4-3.
Funk up the plays. We just trying to dance, yo. Turn up the bass. We about to go. What's about to happen, girl?
And we're back. JT Real Muto steps in. Real Muto, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 33 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2010. And there's a foul ball. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back. And that one hops the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Here's the left fielder, Max Kepler, and he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the second inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
First pitch just misses. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That one
Ball.
missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Inside. And the count's full.
Full count.
Runner at second, nobody out. And that one lifted in the air center field. Thomas sizes this one up, nabs it. Runner tags at second.
Now batting, designated hitter Edmundo Sosa.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Edmundo Sosa. That catches the top part of the zone, and that's strike one.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the Guardians bullpen. Gavin Williams done for the afternoon, and it wasn't his best start, but he kept them in it to this point, and will come back with a new arm. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Paul Sewald.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Runner on at third, 1 gone. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Ramirez on his way over. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman Bryson Stott.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Bryson Stott getting ready to hit. And there's a strike. Two outs. And there's a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And down on strikes. Out number 3. A strong showing there from the Cleveland bullpen. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Phillies 4 and the Guardians 3. Here in Cleveland, well, we go bottom 6, and now Jose Ramirez. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did.
1-1.
Fly ball to right. And this one could be extra bases. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Ranger Suarez gives way, and he really had to grind it out, but he does lead with the lead. New arm of the mound in a moment. Joe Ross takes over on the mound,
and he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Jhonkensy Noel. He's already homered in this game. little bit low. And that's ball one. Activity in the bullpen. Jose Alvarado up and throwing. Kirkering getting loose as well. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And he takes one right on the black. 2-1 now. With the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the sixth. Swings through that.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Now that is first.
Carlos Santana will hit next. And ball one.
1 ball, no strikes.
Ross with a move to first. Dives back and he's out.
Hard to know if he was looking to go right there or not, but he was clearly fooled by the pickoff move. Quick feet, quick release over there by the pitcher. Really quick tag as well.
Ripped into left center for a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
2 outs, runner on first. And now the DH, David Fry. That's in there. Strike one.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself.
High in the air, out to right. Castellanos gets under it. Makes the grab. That is the inning. So no runs on 2 base hits. No errors and a runner left. We're through 6 full. It's the Phillies 4 and the Guardians 3. Back here in Cleveland. And the batter now, Brandon Marsh.
Brandon Marsh.
That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Here is Bryce Harper. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. There's a strike up high. 0-1. And that one is lifted in the air. Quan settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away.
Up next for Philadelphia, shortstop Trey Turner.
Here's Trey Turner. 1 for 3. And that's off the inside edge. 1-1. Runner takes off. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second.
Man, I see him trying to be aggressive right there late in this ball game, trying to add on to that lead. I really like the thought, but it just didn't work out that time. Nice job by the defense right there to keep things right where they are in terms of the score.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double, and his second hit.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So, runner at second, 2 down. And here is Alec Bohm. Right through there for a strike. And misses inside. The 1-1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Stretches out and hauls it in. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Orion Kerkering.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Well, 1-run game. Stepping up for the Guardians, Gabriel Arias. And the sweeper catches the plate.
0-1.
There's a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
That just misses. Now 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
2-2.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 3-2.
That's when you always want as a pitcher, down at the knees, and it looked to me like he's barking. That's a strike. Doesn't change the call, but sometimes it helps to let that frustration out a little bit.
Drops into the glove. 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop.
So digging in, Brian Rocchio.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
And he blows that one by him at 100. Inside, almost got him. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. The shortstop takes the ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
1 down, base is empty. Just misses. And a full count now.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch in the outside corner.
And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Bo Naylor. Just missed.
No.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. And Naylor swings through that one.
I guess you throw it that
One
hard,
ball,
you can
2 strikes.
get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Two down, nobody on. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. Still down a run. It's 4-3. We're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos.
Sewald back to work.
Hike.
Right through there for a strike. Just
down
missed. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one
Ball
drifts
2.
inside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That's
Ball.
inside.
Full count.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Oh, look at the stop. To first. Nicely done for the out. And now it's JT Realmuto. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
0-1.
One down, base is empty.
And I think
1-1.
that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Next
Ball
one
2.
misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it surprised a lot of
That's
people.
foul.
You might even be able to put him in center field.
That one
Full
just
count.
misses. 3-2 now. Bounce to the right side. Throw on to
He's
Santana.
out.
And Realmuto is out. 2 down, base is empty. Max Kepler digs in now. Fouled off to the right. 2 outs. And that is cut on and missed. 0-2.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
In plenty of time to first, and the Phillies are set down in order. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jose Alvarado.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So back to the top of the order. Stephen Kwan now at the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Matt Strom, the Major League saves leader, getting it fired up. Banks also throwing. And another ball.
2-0 to count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
That clips the zone, and it's 2-2. That one is upstairs. Lane Thomas in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. To the right side. Stop. Throws to first in time. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And a curve misses outside. Ball 1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
So 2 down now, and here is Jose Ramirez. And he grounds one back up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, John Kenzie Noel. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So 1 hit is all they get through 8 full. It's the Phillies 4 and the Guardians 3. All set for the start of the inning. So here's the Phillies DH, Edmundo Sosa. Back up the middle and a base hit. And that turns the lineup over. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Sam Hentges comes on now.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Yeah, we
Lined, and that's a base hit. Runner stops at second, and the first two reach to start the inning. First and second, no outs. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. Throw on to Santana. Now one gone in the ninth. Here comes Bryce Harper. 0 for 4. 3 flyouts and a strikeout. That one fouled off.
Don't be surprised, a ball on the ground to the corners, that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Late swing, foul to the left. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and they lead by 2.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
Turner, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one.
One strike.
Just missed. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That'll fire up the dugout, and they add a pair. It's 7-3.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Alec Bohm, the next to hit. First pitch misses. Henches, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2014. Next offering is in for a strike. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here at the top of the ninth. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Throws him with a backdoor slider. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. It's now 7-3. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
It's a new sheriff in town. Everybody get up, get down.
Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Jordan Romano.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
And now, Carlos Santana.
First baseman, Carlos Santana.
Swing and a ball popped up. Turner should have it. And there's one down.
Now batting, designated hitter, David.
Next is the designated hitter, David Fry. Yeah, that's fouled off. And a swing and a miss there.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Foul ball, still 0-2. swing and a ball lifted in the air. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman.
So it's their last chance in this one. And up next for Cleveland, Gabriel Arias. 0 for 3 in this one. There's the strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
This guy's
No
pounding
ball.
the zone.
2
Hitters
strikes.
don't have time to think in between pitches.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9.
1-2.
The Guardians down to their final strike. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, it looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
7-3 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
I already told y'all and I showed y'all. Then I drove off. Got me by the doors off. I ran out of poppers. To be nosy, I'ma knock the nose off. To be holy, I'ma send the soul off. Trust taxing, I'ma cut his toes off. Much faster to come on. Stop. To be riding, I'ma cut his tail off. 1 mic, 0 flaws. Spitting 24 karat gold bars. To a gunfight, I bring a blow torch. Spending new money to fight an old charge.